Hi, welcome back to Yoga TX. I'm Nicole. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's practice is a morning flow. I know you guys have been asking for more morning flows, so here we go. Bring your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever keeps you going in the morning. Come to your mat and join me in an easy crossed leg position. Come to the center of your mat. And come to your easy crossed leg position and just take a moment to settle in your easy crossed leg position. Root the sits bones into the ground. Bring your hands onto the knees, palms facing down, and allow the elbows to gently drop down towards your thighs. Close your eyes and move your heart and your skull over your pelvis. Connect with your breath. With your inhale, expand the crown of your head towards the sky. And with your exhale, soften and relax the shoulders. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, soften and relax the shoulders. Take a few more cycles of breath in and out through the nose. And feel free to set an intention for your practice, for your day, or maybe it's an affirmation. It's your choice. Take a deep inhale through the nose and a washing breath out through your mouth. Seal your lips. And keep inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Gently open up your eyes. Bring your hands onto your shoulders, the fingers to the front, thumbs to the back. And we start drawing circles with your elbows to the back. Make this nice and big circles. We do 3 circles in total. Last circle. Once we have completed our 3 circles, we switch direction and start to draw these circles to the front. Release, bring the hands down to the floor. Take an inhale, find length in your spine, expand the crown of your head towards the sky. With your exhale, place the right hand onto the floor, bend over to the right and extend the left arm out long over your head. Lift your gaze up towards the sky. Press the left sits bone into the floor to make sure that you are grounded and rooted. Bend into your left elbow and bring the left hand behind your head. With your next inhale, see if you can lift the gaze up towards the sky a little bit further, finding more opening in your chest. With your exhale, lower the left elbow down to your right knee. Inhale, open. Lift your gaze. Exhale, release. Inhale, open your chest, lift up your gaze. Exhale, release. Inhale, open up one more time. This time extend the left arm out long over your head. With your next inhale, rise up to center. With your exhale, place the left hand onto the floor. Bend over to the left and extend the right arm out long over your head. Lift your gaze up towards the sky. To avoid collapsing with your shoulder, with the right shoulder, you really want to open your chest here. And if you look up to the sky, you avoid collapsing forward. Bend into your right elbow. Take one more inhale. See if you can open your chest a little bit more towards the sky. And with your exhale, lower the right elbow down to your left knee. Inhale, open your chest and lift your gaze. Exhale, release. We do one more round. Open with your inhale. Close with your exhale. Extend the right arm out long over your head. With your next inhale, rise up to center. Come up to all fours. And then open up the knees to the outer edges of your mat. Bring the big toes together. Sit back onto your heels and lower the torso down towards the floor in between your knees. Your hands are reaching forward to the top of the mat. If you can, connect the forehead to the floor, wide-legged child's pose. With your inhale, breathe into the back of your body, and with your exhale, release your heart, your chest towards the earth. We take 5 cycles of breath. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, release your heart towards the earth. Two more cycles of breath. With each exhale, see if you can find a little bit more depth in your wide-legged child's pose, releasing the torso closer to the floor, the earth. Press your palms into the floor. Start to gently lift your gaze up. Rise up with the torso. Bring your hands closer to the torso. Claw your paws. Tuck the toes. Push through the hands. Lengthen the legs and move your hips up into your first downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. Bend into one knee and release the opposite heel to the floor. Give it a few steps. Feel free to bring some movement into your hips. Come to stillness in your downward facing dog. Gently bend the knees, tailbone points up towards the sky. Rotate the upper arms outward and push through the hands to feel that lengthening in your spine. Step the right foot behind the left, releasing the left heel closer to the earth. Starting to feel a nice lengthening stretch in your left calf muscle. Step the right foot back into downward facing dog. And step the left foot behind the right, releasing the right heel closer to the earth. Be strong in your arms. Push the floor away with your hands. Make sure you don't have any weight on your wrists. Step the left foot back into downward facing dog, releasing your heart, your sternum, and your heels towards the earth. 2 more cycles of breath. With your next inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes. With your exhale, release the heels and the sternum towards the earth. One more time. Inhale, rise on your tiptoes. Exhale, release. Shake your head, say yes, no, to release any tension you might be holding in your neck. With your next inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes. With your exhale, bend into the knees, gaze forward, and start walking to the top of the mat. Come to a standing forward fold. Keep your feet hip width apart and make sure that all 4 corners of your feet are grounded into the floor. Gently bend the knees. Try your best to hinge from the hips. Grab opposite elbows and start to rock right to left. Releasing your whole upper body to the earth. Bring your hands down to the floor, bend into the knees, press your feet into the floor, root to rise into a standing position with your whole body, each vertebra at a time. Inhale, sweep the arms up over your head, high mountain pose. Exhale, bring the hands together down to your heart. We take 2 cycles of breath and check in with the alignment. All 4 corners of your feet are grounded into the floor. Gently bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, draw the lower belly towards the spine. Drop the shoulders away from the ears and expand the crown of your head towards the sky. With your next inhale, sweep the arms up, high mountain pose. With your exhale, release into standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, concave back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step both feet back, come into high plank pose. Push the floor away with your hands and draw the lower belly towards the spine. With your next exhale, lower knees, chest, chin down to the floor. Untuck the toes, bring the hands underneath the shoulders and hug the elbows towards the torso. Tops of your feet press into the floor. With your next inhale, push the floor away, rise up with the torso. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release the forehead down. One more time. Inhale, push the floor away, rise up into Cobra pose. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, open your chest. Exhale, release the forehead down to the floor. Push the floor away. With your hands, come up into tabletop, adjust your stand. If you need to, bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Knees are hip width apart and your hips are stacked on top of your knees. We start with hip circles on the right. So keep that 90-degree ankle in your right knee and start to lift up your right leg, drawing circles with your right knee to the back, similar to what we did with the elbow. We do that now with our knee. 3 circles to the back. Once you have completed your 3 circles, we do 3 circles to the front. After 3 circles to the front, you step the right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. Press the left hand into the floor. Bring your right hand onto, I'm going to come up a little bit more, onto your thighs. And start to gently pull your right thigh over to the right, allowing your knee to drop over to the right. And you might notice your foot peeling off and rolling over to the outer edge. Opening your hip very gently. Don't push too hard. Your chest is open. 2 more cycles of breath. Connect the right foot back to the floor. Bring the right hand onto the floor. Sweep the right leg back and extend it out long. Point your right toes. So the right toes are reaching back. The crown of your head is reaching forward. With your next exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Try to connect nose and knee. Inhale, lengthen, extend your leg and extend the crown forward. Exhale, crawl. Inhale, extend the right leg back, the crown of your head forward. Exhale, crawl one more time. Inhale, extend, find your length. Get ready to tuck your left toes. Push through the hands, lengthen the left leg and move your hips up, 3-legged dog. Keep your hips squared, keep your shoulders squared. 2 more cycles of breath. Your ears are in alignment with your upper arms. With your next exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Lower the left knee down to the floor. Press your feet into the floor. Root to rise. When you're ready with your upper body, sweep the arms up. Low lunge on your right. Drop the shoulders away from the ears and elevate your chest. 2 more cycles of breath. With each exhale, release the hips to the floor, finding a bit more depth in your low lunge. With your next exhale, release the hands down, frame your right foot, lift up the left knee, step the left foot forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, high mountain pose. Exhale, bring the palms together and down to your heart. 2 cycles of breath. Feeling your feet connected to the floor, grounded. And feeling the energy from the earth coming into your body. Let's take this to the left. With your next inhale, sweep the arms up, high mountain pose. With your exhale, release into standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, concave back. Exhale, forward fold. Step both feet back, come to your high plank pose. Press the heels to the back of the mat. Tuck the tailbone. Draw the lower belly towards the spine. Push the floor away with your hands. 1 more inhale. With your next exhale, lower knees, chest, chin down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Press the tops of your feet into the floor. Hug the elbows towards the torso. With your next inhale, push the floor away. Rise up into Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale, push the floor away. Rise up into Cobra. Exhale, release. Push the floor away and come up into tabletop. Adjust your stand if you need to. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Knees are hip width apart and your hips are stacked on top of your knees. Circles on the left. Lift up your left leg, not just the knee, and start to draw circles to the back. 3 circles to the back and 3 circles to the front. Once you've done your 3 circles, step the left foot forward to the outside of your left hand. Right hand is pushing into the floor, allowing you to rise up with the left. Left hand comes onto your left thigh, and you gently start to pull the left thigh over to the left, opening your hip. And maybe your left foot is peeling off the floor, rolling to the outer edge. 2 more cycles of breath. Connect the left foot back to the floor. Bring the left hand down. Sweep the left leg back. Adjust your stand. I had to move my hands a little bit. Your crown is reaching forward and the left toes are reaching back. With your exhale, crawl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crawl. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crawl. Nose meets your knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine 1 more time. Tuck your right toes. Push through the hands. Lift your hips up. 3-legged dog. Keep your hips squared. Keep the shoulders squared. We take 1 more cycle of breath. With your next exhale, step the left foot forward in between your hands, lower the right knee down to the floor. Rise with the torso, low lunge on your left. Press your feet into the floor, squeeze the thighs towards the midline and draw the lower belly towards the spine. Find length through the sides of your body. Connect with your breath. 2 more cycles of breath. With your next exhale, release the hands down, frame your left foot, lift up your right knee, step the right foot forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms up, high mountain pose. Exhale, release, bring the hands down to your heart. We make our way down to the mat. I'm losing my technical equipment. Bend into your left knee and extend the right leg out long. Flex your right foot. Bring the right hand to the inside of your right leg. Start to bend over to your right leg and extend the left arm over your head. Lift the gaze up to avoid collapsing to the front with your left shoulder. Lengthening the left side of your body. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, rise up to center. Bring the left hand onto the floor. Extend the right arm out long, parallel to the floor. Sweep the right arm over to the left. Lift your hips up. Arch your back. One more cycle of breath. With your next exhale, release the hips down to the floor. Let's switch sides. Bend into your right knee, extend the left leg out long, flex your left foot. Left hand comes to the inside of your left leg. You bend over to the left and extend the right arm out long over your head. You lift your gaze up towards the sky. Open your chest. Your next inhale, rise up to center. Bring the right hand onto the floor. Left arm extended. Start to sweep the left arm over to the right. Lift your hips, arch your back. Open your chest. With your next exhale, release the hips down, sweep the left arm back. Come back to your easy cross-leg position. Bring your hands onto the knees, palms facing down. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale, find length in your spine. Expand the crown of your head towards the sky. With your exhale, drop your chin down to your chest. Feel that nice lengthening stretch in the back of your neck. Start to gently roll your head over to the right. Right shoulder meets right ear. Keep rolling to the back, to the left. Left shoulder, left ear. To the front. One more 360 circle to the right. Come back to center, chin to chest, switch directions, 360 circle to the left. Left ear, left shoulder, all the way to the back. Right ear, right shoulder, and one more round. chin to chest. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. With your next inhale, lift your head up, move your gaze forward. Close your eyes and connect with your breath. Feeling your breath traveling up and down your spine. Feel your sits bones rooted, grounded into the floor. The floor below you holding you and supporting you. From that support, allow the crown of your head to grow even taller towards the sky. Feel that nice opening in your chest. And feel how evenly grounded and balanced you are between the floor below you and the sky above you. Matter and spirit. Bring your left hand onto your heart, your right hand on top. Bring back your intention or your affirmation that you said at the beginning of your practice. And allow your intention or affirmation to settle in your heart. Bring your hands together into the Anjali Mudra, allowing the fingers to spread wide like sun rays. Express gratitude towards yourself for showing up for your practice today. Gratitude towards your body for flowing with you, moving with you. Gratitude to all the energies that surround you. Every time we step on the mat, we flow for us, yes, but we also flow for the people around us. We spread the love. Drop your chin down to your chest, bow to your heart and your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our morning flow. This was Yoga TX. My name is Nicolle. If you would like to connect with me, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, Let Your Shadow Shine. You can also leave me a comment below. It's always great to hear from you guys. Thanks for joining. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye bye.